Matty, you've had pretty much a full week of preparation for the Salford game on Friday night. Has that been beneficial at this time from last Saturday?
It has. Obviously more work on the grass. Not had many of these weeks. Obviously last week was one, but first time in a while where you can get some real work into the players. So yeah, it's been another good week. There was some meetings early part of the week, which were good, productive, and ready for Friday night.
And obviously out there this week, 2 or 3 more players coming back from injury. That must be a boost as well, not just for you but for the rest of the lads, knowing that we've got a stronger squad to select from.
Yeah, it's a boost for everybody. I think that you can see that in training. The likes of Ellis getting his minutes last weekend, a real boost for everybody. And now Connor Hall, Tom Dallison, Alamin coming back into training, coming back into our thoughts for the weekend. For Friday night. The squad's starting to look a lot more healthier. And
looking at it, I mean, it looks from the outside that the belief is still there in the squad, and everyone, wanting things to go right. But it is, as football is, just in both boxes over the last 2 or 3 games where it's cost us dearly.
It has, and that was definitely the case against Wrexham last weekend, and it has been the case, as you mentioned, for a good few weeks now. So it's something we need to rectify. It's something that we've spoken about. The players are chomping at the bit. I've got to be honest, the training the last 2 days has been very, very good. They're ready to go.
And there's 4 games in the space of 10, 11 days, I think it is. Does that play on your mind, or is it just, right, let's prepare for this one game and then you move on?
I think now the prep's done for Salford tomorrow night. I think we need to start looking at MK Dons because it's a quick turnaround. Then you've got Wimbledon, obviously, Gillingham, etc. So you need to do your work plenty of time in advance, while still obviously focusing on the game tomorrow night. But I'm talking in terms of the prep, that's all done now. The games come thick and fast, so it's a busy time for everybody. The players will be getting their work in as well, Saturday morning, Christmas Day, preparing in the right way, busy week or 2.
I suppose that when there are that many games in a short space of time, it's that balance between work and rest that you have got to get right.
But it's making sure that everybody's ready when called upon, because with the amount of games in such a short space of time, you're going to need your squad. So those boys that are perhaps not getting the minutes at the minute that they need are going to need to be ready. So that's why we're training Saturday, for example. The boys that play will be recovering, but there'll be a group out there working really hard, ready if needed for Boxing Day and the games after that.
And I suppose for those guys, it's a mental thing as well, isn't it? Making sure you are ready. You haven't started 3, 4, 5 games leading up to it, but all of a sudden you might be thrown in. So everything you do physically and mentally has got to be right. 100%,
and that's the message to the players, is that they have to be ready if called upon. And just the way they're training this week, as I mentioned previously, they look like they're ready, every single one of them. So it's been a really positive week in that sense.